Canto 25. Having said that, the brute flung up his fists, each with two fingers parted in wide V's, and screamed, "To you, God! You and yours!" A friendly snake, coiling around throat and head, choked, cursing, short, while one behind his thighs tied hands to genitals. He could not move a finger without pain, so, speechless, fled. Pistoa, Pistoa, burn yourself down rather than breed such brutes as Futra seed. In all hell's halls I have met none who so shamelessly, arrogantly hated God. Not even he struck dead on Theban walls. A centaur, charging past, cried, "Where is he? Where is that filthy beast?" Marma's swamp along the Tuscan coast had not more snakes than writhed upon his back. Behind, the headed dragon rode on his shoulders, bat-like wings spread in snorting flames. "That's Caucasus," my guide said. "He was that cattle thief Hercules slew, so he is not good enough to share the job of keeping tyrants in the moat of blood." I heard voices cry below, "Who are you?" and down there saw three Florentines, too rude to give their names. Not knowing them, I laid the finger from nose to chin, suggesting that we watch them silently. I heard one say, "Where's Kaifia?" in a worried way. Maybe you won't believe what happened next. It seemed incredible to me. A reptile, six-legged, sprang and clung to the speaker's front. Mid-limbs clasped to belly, a top claw clamped on his arms, and jaws like vice gripped his cheeks. The lower part grasped thighs, squeezing tail between, up and behind. Never did ivy bind oak so tight. Then both forms started merging like hot wax, colors and shapes becoming interfused. "Agnello, you are neither two nor one!" the others cried. Two faces shared one head. Torso and legs grew twice as thick, two arms stretched twice as long. Sickened, I gladly saw that jumbled monster stumbling away. His friends stayed put, in spite of their dismay. If they felt safer near us, silly they. As in hot summers, over sunlit roads, the lizard flashed from hedge to hedge, through air, a wee red goggled-eyed beast flung itself like a dart at belly, hit one where it stung the part through which the unborn child is fed, then fell down, crouched, gaped up at the bitten one, who, hypnotized, gaped back and even yawned. Smoke from his navel, smoke from that beast's snout came squirting out and mingled in a cloud. Lucian's Farsila tells how a bite of a snake turned Saebalus into a pool of pus, and how Nasidius swelled spherical and burst. Ovid's Metamorphosis tells of how Daphne, Arachne, and Arethusa changed into tree, spider, and fountain. I am first to tell the substances were interchanged between two kinds. So, Lucan, Ovid, listen to me. Under that smoky veil, the lizard's tail split, while a bitten man pressed feet, knees, thighs against each other till differences vanished. That forked tail took shapes, legs lost. Meanwhile, arms drew into armpits, while the beast's forelegs grew, its hind claws clenched, changing into those parts good men conceal. The wench's private parts became wee feet. One sank down and the other rose erect. One head went bald and the other head grew hair. Colors exchanged, yet through the misty air they still stared eye to eye from changing heads. The upright one grew brows, cheeks sprouted ears, nose formed above, and chin below his mouth, in which the cleft tongue rounded, fit for speech. The croucher's face had sharpened into a snout, ears pulled inside, a snail retracts its horns. The tongue thinned, forked and flickered. The smoke stopped. The soul, now lizard, squirmed and hissed and fled. The soul, now human, spat, and turning said to he who stayed, "So now, let Busso run on all fours awhile, as I have done." I thus knew how none in this robber's den could call their souls their own for very long. This man, reconstituted, limped away. I recognized him, crippled Puccio. Francesco followed, lizard, thug, and thief, who brought the folk of Gavil such grief.